China is urging the BRICS bloc, comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, to evolve into a substantial geopolitical contender against the G7. This appeal comes as leaders from emerging economies convene this week for discussions about the most extensive expansion the forum has contemplated in over a decade. President Cyril Ramaphosa of South Africa has extended invitations to more than 60 heads of state and government for a summit in Johannesburg starting on Wednesday. During the summit, there is a possibility of inviting several countries to join the BRICS bloc, as informed by various officials familiar with the ongoing negotiations. Nevertheless, in the lead-up to the summit, there has been a disagreement between India and China regarding the expansion's nature and purpose. The debate revolves around whether the BRICS should remain an unaligned club focused on the economic interests of developing nations or transform into a political force challenging the Western world openly. South African officials have indicated that 23 countries have expressed interest in becoming part of the BRICS bloc. A Chinese official, speaking on condition of anonymity, asserted that if the BRICS bloc's share of the global GDP matched that of the G7, their collective influence would significantly strengthen. South Africa's Foreign Minister Naledi Pandor emphasized this month that considering a BRICS expansion as anti-Western was extremely wrong. Nonetheless, Western capitals are likely to view the potential addition of Iran, Belarus, and Venezuela as a move to embrace allies of Russia and China. Among potential new members, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, and Indonesia are competing for inclusion, following South Africa's entry in 2010. President Vladimir Putin will not be physically present in Johannesburg, sparing South Africa from the obligation to arrest him due to the International Criminal Court's indictment over the conflict in Ukraine. President Putin is expected to participate via video link and has already discussed Iran's application to join the BRICS with Iran's President Ebrahim Raisi. Chinese President Xi Jinping will make a rare international trip to Johannesburg, with his only other foreign travel in 2023 being to Russia. Brazil's President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has voiced support for expanding BRICS membership to include neighboring countries like Argentina and Venezuela, as well as Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. A senior diplomat in Brasilia emphasized the importance of establishing clear criteria for expansion, including a potential requirement for new members to join the new development bank founded by BRICS. While it's unlikely that all 23 interested countries will join simultaneously, the diplomat stressed the need for transparency in decision-making for future expansions. Officials overseeing pre-summit negotiations have indicated that BRICS leaders will need to agree on criteria for admitting new members, and while a common currency is not on the agenda, there might be discussions about increasing settlement of trade in local currencies among BRICS members. Remember to subscribe.